Okay, this is a kind of challenging video for me to articulate, so bear with me, and worst to worst, this is me just kind of like brain dumping, I guess. But, I feel like I struggle a lot with, trying to make this thing here, you and me and this whole thing successful. And also having a lot of weird FOMO that also kind of translates into like being self-conscious. I really don't understand a lot of it, to be honest with you. But, so, okay, here it is. So, a lot of times I'll watch some of my favorite YouTubers, and, they feel very bittersweet, or at least some of them do, not all of them. Some of them I'm just, having a good time. But, a lot of the time, they end up making me feel, like, inspired because, like, their videos are so beautiful and just, like, well shot and well edited and just very, nice videos. But also, in the same hand, I tend to think about it and I'm like, oh my god, we're, like, the same age. And, you have done all these things, and I've done very little, and, you live in somewhere beautiful, and you have, a nice life, and you're busy, and you're able to do YouTube as your job and go to school, or you live in a nice place and you have this wonderful circle of friends, and you have, nice quintessential summer days of hanging out, lounging around with your friends, and I agonize about the fact that that's not currently my life. And on the one hand, I do try to remind myself, like, you're only 20 and your life can be and will be most likely exponentially different in just a little while. Like, this could very well be you in the next year or so or whatever. And, don't harp on it so much. You don't need to focus on it so much. Enjoy where you are now. And I don't know. I think I am a person who has always struggled with being lonely, and especially online, it seems like many people aren't lonely and don't talk about being lonely, and loneliness is foreign to them, and that's weird to me. I have grown up in a small town that's isolated from a lot of people. All of my life, my closest friend has been a half an hour drive away. And on top of that, I've never had a large group of friends. Not necessarily that I want a large group of friends, but I've always struggled with feeling wanted, feeling like, I was a priority in my friends' lives as much as they were the priority of mine, because my life isn't much. It's mostly just my friends and a few other things, but not much more than that, And I struggle with the idea that I can be stuck like this forever. Sometimes I feel so stuck, like this is it, this is all my life is going to be. It's going to be chasing after, YouTube, it's going to be wishing that I felt more a part of my friends' lives, or felt wanted, or felt like, I don't know. I just have a lot of anguish about it, I guess. Being lonely is such a certain type of sadness, and I'm not lonely every day. There are plenty of days where I'm like, I'm chilling, I'm enjoying being by myself right now, like, I'm doing my thing. And today's one of those days. I'm not particularly bothered by, my lack of immediate friends. Most of my friends are online friends, and that's fine with me right now. But there are definitely days where, I feel like overcome with this loneliness and depression. I feel swallowed up by it. And I don't always know how to handle that, to be honest. This past summer, the summer of 2018, I think I was the most depressed that I have ever been, probably since I was a kid. Honestly, probably ever as of right now. And, I don't know, it just kind of brought to light how lonely I really do feel. I feel like I've done a good job of internalizing that loneliness for a long time and not letting myself feel it, that now I'm like, ooh, wait, I don't exactly know how to deal with this. But I am working to be more patient with others, I guess. And just patient with the course of my life, I spent so much time, agonizing about the future that hasn't happened that I forget to be in the now. And, I just want to try to stop that. I'm sick of living my life thinking about where my life will be, and I want to live my life just to live my life. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. So, if you are a person who has struggled with being lonely and is lonely, same hat, me too. But you gotta remember, sometimes it's nice to just have yourself. And no matter what, even if you don't have other people, you're always gonna have yourself. And sometimes that helps, But I don't think anybody can really be lonely forever. Just something in me tells me that that's just not the case. So, I'm gonna go. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you later.